Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a first impression demo and review of a new drugstore foundation, the L'oreal Lumi Cushion. This just recently came out and it's supposed to be a buildable luminous foundation. So I'm gonna put it to the test today. I'm wearing it right now. You guys are gonna see exactly how I apply it, my thoughts, would I recommend it? And they also came out with a couple other things with the line, some liquid highlighters and a powder highlighter. So I am gonna feature these in the video as well because I think that a lot of you guys would be curious about these. I was really interested to test out a primer slash highlighter, like a liquid highlighter at the drugstore. So I'll be going over these as well as the powder highlighter that they came out with, which looks like this. So if you guys wanna hear my thoughts and see how I apply everything, go ahead and keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back. So I have some exciting new products to share with you guys today, as I mentioned probably in the beginning. Okay, so you want to start out by applying your moisturizer and your primer, whatever it is that you use. I have a very dry skin at the moment because it's super cold outside. My skin really reacts to that, and I'm also using retin-A and hydroquinone, so my skin is very dry and it's very sensitive at the moment. I do have a little breakout going, so it's like perfect time to test out a foundation and really put it to the test. So just before I get started, I do have on a little bit of my Josie Maran Argan Oil to moisturize and hydrate my skin. And as a primer today, I use the Makeup Forever Step 1, the Nourishing. It's the number 4. I use this every time I do my makeup. It is my all-time favorite primer for the past 6 months. I love it. Okay, so the first two things that I got were the highlighters. So I think that is so cool. You don't see liquid highlighters or highlighters in general at the drugstore very often. So this is really, really cool. They came out with 3 colors, a bronze, a champagne, and a rose gold. I didn't get the rose gold because I already have a lot of rose gold highlighters that I'm happy with at the moment, but I always love to get a bronze one. It's great when you're on vacation, spring break, summer, to give you a nice bronze glowy tint. And then this one is my color that I like to go for on a daily basis, kind of like that champagne, silver, icy color. I feel like this would be great for cool tone skin or fair skin. So I don't know which one I want to try today. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet, but I'm going to go ahead and swatch both of them for you guys so you can at least see what the colors look like. That's the thing I don't like about drugstore makeup, is it's so hard to see what you're buying because you can't swatch and test anything out. So that's exactly what I'm here for, to show you guys what everything looks like. Okay, so here's the ice color. I'm gonna go ahead and really blend it out so you guys can see what it would look like on the skin. So that's actually really gorgeous. I love that. It looks super glowy. It doesn't look cheap or fakey at all. That's another thing I worry about with drugstore highlighters, is you want them to look nice and expensive, you know? Okay, so here's the bronze one, golden. This is very gold toned. It almost has a yellow tint to it. All right, let's go ahead and blend this one out. Oh, this is so pretty. This would even be pretty on your body. Gorgeous. Love that. Okay, so here's from far away, the ice and the golden. I kind of think the ice suits my skin tone better. This is very straight up metallic gold, not so much bronze. So I think I'm gonna try this one today and we'll see how it works. So I'm gonna apply this before my foundation because why not? Okay. So cheekbones, nose, forehead. Let's just do all over so we can really see. Isn't that pretty? I bet you could even mix this in with your moisturizer or your primer. It's kind of the look I'm going for. Wow, that is so glowy. I feel like it's blending really easily. It's very smooth. I had a drugstore highlighter a couple years ago, and the reason why I stay away from drugstore highlighters is because it dried so quickly that you didn't have time to blend it out and it looked patchy. But this does not feel patchy at all. It's really melting into my skin. Okay, so there's highlighter. We'll do a little on the neck too. Okay, that is really impressive, very glowy. If you were on vacation and just wore this and a BB cream, that'd be so pretty. Okay, so now to the good part, the foundation. This was hard to choose a color because you can't actually see the color of the foundation anywhere. It's just like a picture. There's no like where you can't see it anywhere, and they didn't have testers. So I just kind of guessed and I went with N4. So let's go ahead and test this out. In MAC, I'm NC 30. In Makeup Forever, I'm 127, if that can kind of give you some comparison. So let's try this out. I love the rose gold packaging on everything. You guys, it's my favorite. Okay, so you get a nice big mirror. You get a little sponge, and then let's open it up, take the little sticker off. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's a little cushion that's wet. It just feels like a sponge. Let's try the color. Okay, that should be perfect. Okay, cool. I'm going to use my beauty blender with this and test it out, okay? So I'm just gonna dip it in there. It might be a tad bit dark, but we'll see. Feels like it's pretty full coverage already from right there. All right, so here is what one light layer looks like on my skin. I feel like it's very wet, it's very luminous, which is exactly what I wanted. The highlighter that was underneath here has covered up nicely, but it just gives you like a subtle little glow through it. I think it's really pretty. I am gonna go ahead and do one more layer because I like a little bit fuller coverage. I don't want to see these zits. I can still see a little bit of my freckles showing through, and I like to cover that up. So I'm gonna do one more layer. I'm sure if you used a brush instead of a beauty blender, that would give you fuller coverage, but this will keep that luminosity, which is like really what I'm going for. So let's do one more layer. I went ahead and finished up the second layer of foundation. I also did a little bit of my Makeup Forever concealer under my eyes, and I set it with a little bit of my Laura Mercier translucent powder, but literally just right here where you can see that it's a little bit more matte. Everywhere else, I'm still glowy, I'm dewy, but it doesn't like, I feel like it doesn't look like wet foundation or anything. Like, it just looks really glowy and natural. And the last thing that I'm gonna test out is the powder highlighter that they came out with. So it's called the True Match Lumi Powder Glow Highlighter. Looks like this, beautiful rose gold packaging. Again, this came in a couple colors too. It came in this one, which is like the pinky rose gold one. It came in one that was very light that also had like blue and purple tones to it, and then it also came in a bronze one, so I just went with like the middle one. So let's go ahead and test this out as a highlighter, and we'll see. Like, this kind of reminds me of the ambient lighting powders. Like, I feel like this isn't gonna be the most pigmented like highlighter, but more so like a soft like glowy powder, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and test it out and we'll see. I'm using a Sigma F10 powder brush. Yeah, so this is not as like glowy and dewy as these things were. So you could definitely apply this on top of the foundation for a more pigmented, like bright in your face highlight. But if you just want like a little bit of a natural glow, you could use this as kind of like your setting powder. That's what I'm gonna do. But I still feel like that liquid highlighter shows through right there. It looks really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of bronzer and blush, and I'll be right back. I went ahead and did a little bit of bronzer, some blush, and my lip color. I will leave them down below if you're curious about what I use. But so far, so good. I'm really enjoying this foundation. I feel like it's very, very glowy and dewy. I think that the highlighter underneath did help give that glow appearance, and also my primer and stuff. But I feel like this looks very fresh. It looks very healthy and dewy and glowy. So if you're on a budget and you want to get a drugstore foundation but you have dry skin, or you want a lot of glow, or maybe just something that gives you a little bit more coverage than like a BB or a CC cream but still gives you like that hydrated, moisturized look, I think this would be perfect. This does really remind me of like a BB or a CC because I can still see my skin through it. It's not the fullest of coverage, but it does give your skin that really pretty glow. So I like it a lot. I'm going to continue wearing it throughout the day. I am really loving this for a liquid highlighter. I feel like it's a great drugstore alternative to liquid highlighters. It's a lot less expensive. I think this was like $10. Love this color, super pretty, even on its own. I really liked the way it looked. This is okay to me. I don't think you need this. This didn't really help me either way, you know? It's like not bad, but not good. So I didn't love that. Love the highlighter and the foundation. I'll give it like an A-. Like it's good so far, but I have to keep wearing it. I do wish it was a little bit fuller coverage though. That's my overall thoughts. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If there is any other foundations or products that you want me to test out, do like a first impression review on, go ahead and leave them down below in the description, in the comment section. If you liked this, give it a thumbs up so I know that you like these kind of videos. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. I make new videos every single week, and thank you so much for watching and following along. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.